Hi guys, welcome to Journey to Health and Wellbeing with Sharon Marie. I'm Sharon Marie. It's great to have you join us. The sky is blue. It's 92 Fahrenheit, which is about 33 Celsius. My mom, she's still here. She's got another week left. As of Monday, she's leaving. So today is May 24th. And she leaves June 2nd, so not too long away. You will not be seeing this until much after when she leaves, because we've done so many videos, so our videos are a little bit behind schedule. They're not like up to date where you are, but you still get to hear all the news and the exciting stuff and what's been going on. So it's really hot here in North Carolina. It's really starting to become summer now. It is between 92 this week and anywhere up to 95. So today we had a doctor's appointment for my husband. He didn't get his epidural, so he had to go to a follow-up appointment. Then we went to Walmart and there's no shade over there, so he just had to wait in our truck with the air conditioner on, so that was a little tough. We had to get water because we always want to stay hydrated, especially with this heat, and water's healthier for us than sodas or energy drinks or anything like that. Electrolyte water is great, of course, or adding electrolyte supplements, the Ultima Replenisher or some other supplements. I actually have a review for BNEU Trim to Go energy drinks, and I will be doing that review shortly. I've kind of got a lot of things on the go happening while my mum is still here, so be patient. It has a lot of videos coming out, and I know that you guys will, of course, be patient, so I didn't even know why I said that. But what else is going on in the next lot from us? They're starting the foundation on the house, so it's been very loud. We had a couple of days off last week with the weather, with it actually raining. We didn't hear anything, but now it's noisy. That keeps us tired. This whole weather is tiring. We still haven't got a new couch. Not sure if we're going to get one anytime soon, because Mum lost a lot of money in the conversion rate, so she was planning on purchasing us a new couch, and it's not like we can't afford our own couch or anything. That was something that she wanted to give to us as a gift, because we don't get to see each other all year round. We don't really get to send stuff in the mail very much because it's rather expensive, so that's why she wanted to buy us a couch. So basically we're probably going to just have to save up, because my husband, about a month or so ago, just before my mum come over, if you remember, he had to go have a stress test done. Everything came back fine, everything was perfect, but we did get a bill for that, and that was quite a steep bill. Luckily he's on Medicaid and he has a secondary insurance, but we still were out a lot of money with that, so it might be a while until we get a new couch. Mum has sort of been sleeping mostly in the bed with me, because we don't have a spare room, unfortunately. It's full of junk, and we've been working on that. We've been working on my husband's hoarding, so it's getting a lot better, but don't know when she goes home if it'll just go back to the way it was before. Not quite sure. He's sort of on his best behavior right now, but yeah, so basically we'll be probably getting a couch sometime this year. I can see it happening sometime this year, I just don't know when. Ollie went to his last puppy shot vaccination, so he doesn't need any more puppy shots. He's had all his puppy shots now. He was a little bit sick last night from the anti-inflammatory drugs, I think it was, but he's having one more tonight and then he's done with that. I think his leg is pretty much healed now. He's been running around out on the grass. The grass is growing again. it just grows so fast over the summertime, and I don't know what we're going to do, whether we're just going to let it with the heat burn out, it'll just probably just die down, or somehow kill it off, but like pet friendly kill it off without the chemicals and stuff, because really we don't like grass. Sort of, we're in the woods and we have a ride-on mower, but we don't ever use it, and we do have a mower that is electrical. We've got to get a battery for that, so I don't mind getting out, but geez, in this heat. So our landlord had paid to get our grass cut. Well, it's getting long. We're also got to figure out what to do with our privacy situation over here, because you can't see it from here, but clearly they're going to be able to see in our yard. So we're actually going to be putting like a camouflage netting up, like a fence, sort of like a fence. They'll be able to see. It'll just look like all woods, and they are a family of 4. They do have 3 adult children still living at home, and they're older adult children, like I'm saying, like 27, almost 30. They have a 13-year-old, and they do have a pit bull, so I'm kind of a little bit worried that they've got sort of a bigger dog that could get into our yard possibly and attack our little Ollie. So we've got to think about what we're going to do here at the house to keep him safe when he's outside. We also do have a wireless fence that we can put up, so that if Ollie has a perimeter, and if he goes outside of that, he'll just get a little shock. It wouldn't hurt them. We did have it for Charlie, but we never put it up, and it looks like we might have to put it up. We are having, I don't know if they're stray cats or feral cats coming into our yard. I've seen them several times now when I've let Ollie out for a run, and I'm worried that they're gonna attack him. We don't have a fenced area, so he just goes about free, and he's very trusting at the moment. He sticks by me a lot, but I know that that's not going to happen for too much longer, and I can't kind of run after him. But even if he was on a leash and on his collar and I was walking him, I'd be afraid that these cats might attack him. So they are very small cats, not kitten-sized cats, but they're very small frame, very thin. So I think they're feral. Possibility that we might have to get some cages and trap them, and then get animal control out here and see if they can be rehomed as a domestic cat, or I'm not quite sure. These things happen when you live in the woods, and there's animals that you've got to watch out for, but you've got to protect your own. You've got to protect your own puppy. And Ollie just turned 5 months yesterday, so we're actually having a little party tomorrow. On Saturday, it'll be the 25th. He is getting a little swimming pool, and we're probably going to be putting it on this grass area where it's shady. There are trees obviously all around, so he might get like trees and stuff, but we can inflate it and take the air out and take the water out as we please. We just bought it from Walmart for him, 2-day delivery, really good. So I just bought it like last night, and it's going to be here Saturday, so I'm really happy about that. His nails got cut, so he shouldn't penetrate that plastic. It's sort of like, it's not a hard plastic one, but it's made out of PVC, which is thicker than just the plastic that you have like with balloons, that kind of plastic. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. Mum bought her swimwear over, so we'll get in our swimmers. And yeah, so we'll do a little video, because we haven't really been doing too many videos with Ollie in them, and he's just growing so much. He's like 8 pounds already, and that's what his mum was when she had him. So they think that he could be anywhere between 12 to 15 pounds, and it just sort of just depends like how active that he's going to be. He's pretty active, so I don't see where he will be overweight like his brother was. We'll keep him active. I'll keep him walked. But pretty much like if I was to walk him in the next street, he has to be kind of older and there's a little bit more training involved. And he's just not so mature yet to listen to my commands. Like, he does sit, and my hair's falling out. He does sit and he does stay and things like that, but he's not like leash trained yet. My hair, even though I had it cut and colored, it's still so dry and it's still like, it's very frizzy. I'm actually thinking of going to another hairstylist. I know I've been to so many here where I live, and it's hard because my hair is very dry and it looks very damaged, but it's because of the well water. So the lady that I came across at Merle Norman, her name's Gwen, she might be doing my hair the next time. And she basically said the dryness comes from the minerals in the water, which is from the well water. So we're going to try and pull that mineral out of my hair. And with dry hair, you have to put moisture back into it. So my other hairstylist that I've been seeing was just saying about the protein and the oils and stuff. So it's kind of like hard because one hairstylist says one thing, another says another. I think that we'll end up having to get a filter on our taps because I take baths a lot and I don't like showers too much. So we're getting more traffic because the main road, they're doing big works on that, so we're getting a lot more traffic coming. That's what the noise is. And obviously the plane's up in the air, but I still look up and I still see Charlie. I see him down on me. It sounds like they're gone for their break today. They've sort of been working on and off. It's very hot to work, very hot to work in construction. I can't imagine. If any of you know someone that works in construction, put it down in the comments below. I always like to hear comments about maybe something I've talked about has hit home with you, if it's keto related or not, or if something's happening in my life that's similar to you. I'd love to hear. Let's chat. So what was I going on? I ramble. This is like my rambling time. But basically it's going to be very heartbreaking for Ollie to have his nana leave because he's become very attached to her. She's like a second mum. She actually kept him today because Randy and we went and we got my green card. It was at the refuge. It was at my new church. It was found in the auditorium by an usher. And I wish that I had have known who it was who handed it in. I'm just so grateful and thankful to them that they handed it in, because even though it is a church, sometimes there are people that are not honest. But I was so lucky. So I've actually got it in a separate case to my purse. So that hopefully, fingers crossed, pray that it doesn't happen again, because that was the worst night. I've had worse nights, but it was pretty hard. And I met the lady who called me up about it, and we had a little chat today. So hopefully we'll connect with each other, because I'd like to connect with more people from that church. And I'm telling you, there's been 3 instances where I've been brought to that church. 10 months ago I was told about it at a mechanic shop. Then this friend that I came across in the boutique told me about the refuge, and she took me, but then she's at the beach for 3 months. And now with my green card, just had recently gone missing or lost, I thought. It was found at the refuge. So I feel like it's all bringing me back. It's confirming that I need to be in that church. If it's for a short time, it's for a long time. If it's deep-rooted friendships like I've needed, wonderful. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. I love it because it really is very similar to my mum's church back at home, Fire Church. God brought mum back in the church and brought me back to the church, and maybe he can work on Randy, bringing him to the church. Because when Randy took me today, he said, wow, this is a nice church, and we could have gone in for a coffee because they have their own coffee shop. It's called the Mug Shot. What a great name. Whoever came up with that name had a great imagination, the Mug Shot. So yeah, I don't think that mum and I are going to church this Sunday because a friend of mine, her mum's having knee reconstruction surgery, so they're kind of getting her ready for that. And yeah, so we can't really find any other way, so I don't think we'll be going to church. Then there's Monday prayer meeting, not sure if I'm going to that, because we really do want to go to the big mall here in where I live, and we've got, mum and I have mapped out certain stores that we want to go to. We want to go to TJ Maxx, we want to go to Burlington. Randy, my husband, loves the Bass Pro Shop. If you're a guy, you'll know what the Bass Pro Shop is. Burlington and the Home Goods and those kind of those kind of shops. Shoe Payless shoes, things like that. I think the bigger outlet stores, Burlington, Ross, that kind of thing. But it'll be good because the three of us will go. We'll be able to take Ollie in his little pram, and it's much cooler at the mall as well. We did want to go see a movie. We wanted to go see Hustle with that girl from Pitch Perfect, Amy from Pitch Perfect. She's from Australia. Forget what her name is in real life, but she really cracks me up. So yeah, I mean, this next week, it's going to be kind of an emotional roller coaster because I don't know when I'm going to see my mum next. We have little Ollie, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to travel. And there are a few companies that I've come across that, not reviewed, but a few companies that I've come across that I've been considering working for. Mainly they are like boutique jewelry, and I've worked in retail before, cosmetics as well. Becoming more interested in cosmetics as I'm losing the weight. I like to wear makeup. Today I'm wearing Merle Norman, just little samples of their foundation. This is my base, and I think it looks quite good. It has SPF in it, SPF 50 plus in it, and it's got a nice smell to it, and it doesn't feel greasy, it's not shiny, and it's, like I said, it looks like I've just put it on. I put it on at 8 a.m. and it's now 4, so it looks fresh. I still think it looks fresh. It hasn't really worn off any. I've got a really bad breakout happening here, and I think it covers it. Well, it covers it as much as it can. Today's been a long day because we've been doing keto review videos. Sorry, I'm swatting my hand around, but there's mosquitoes, so I must head inside. But Mum and I, we will probably get some cooking videos done before she leaves. I just cannot find for the life of me. And I've been to the dollar store. I know that you all are going to say, did you try the dollar store? The molds for the fat bombs. No. I've looked. I am telling you, we have the most crappiest dollar stores here in North Carolina. I've looked everywhere. I looked at the Dollar Tree, I looked at Family Tree, I looked at Dollar General, I looked in Walmart, I looked everywhere. And do you think I can find a fat bomb mold or a silicone cupcake mold? I even tried to look on Shire Kitchen, who sponsors me with my copper pots. They actually make the little silicone cupcake molds. They're out of stock, so it's like I have to wait until they're in stock again, or I'm notified, And it's just, oh, like, I'm just going to have to use the paper, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to use the little paper cupcakes. And they're just plain, they're just white. And, like, I was just at the store and I didn't think about getting any fancier ones. But I just had to run in the store and run out real quick because of the heat. I don't do well in the heat. Plus, the pollen and the air quality is really bad. So, tell me where you are in the world and what it's like. Are you in the summer, and what's the highest temperatures that you get? How do you stay cool? Do you have a pool near you? Do you have a YMCA near you? I'm telling you, living here in America, especially here because the heat is so humid, you have to have air conditioning. You just have to have air conditioning. You cannot go without it. And it sort of reminds me of places in Australia like Albury, like Alice Springs. Melbourne gets pretty hot, but we have that ocean breeze. And the other thing I like about this makeup is that I'm not sweating. I'm not sweaty. My face is not wet. It's not moist. I haven't really been doing anything to make it sweat, and I don't really sweat too much. So, you know, yeah, I do like their cosmetics. You can buy it online, and I think they're pretty affordable. It's like $23 for a good size tube of foundation. I've tried other foundations and none has ever been able to match my skin. I just really like the way my skin's looking today. So it is really hard if you're a woman and you're looking for foundation. And I'm trying to think what else has been happening. Not too much. Not really all that much. Just Randy and I, we went off today by ourselves because we only have the one truck, which is only one seat, so we didn't want to be packed in like sardines. We did really want to go to the Goodwill store because we have a really good one where we live, and we will probably get there because I do like Goodwill. I like a bargain, and I don't mind thrift shopping or pre-owned clothes or bags. Not so much shoes, because you never know what people have wrong with their feet. I've kind of always been sort of a little bit against shoes. But yeah, so just dealing with this heat, and hopefully we get this cat thing under control because there are two of them. And I think that trapping them is a more humane way than, I don't want to kill them, of course. I love animals, feral or not. I do love animals, but, you know, you have to think about your own. And Ollie is getting so big, and he's getting curious and curiouser about things outside. And he does want to be outside a lot more than what he normally is. So yeah, and everything's great today because I got my green card back, and just so many things were going in my head that I won't be able to go see my mum. I don't know when I'm going to be able to travel back to see my mum because I now have Ollie, and it's hard to leave him with his dad because he is a lot more work than our other one, unless he travels with me. Don't know if he's going to be a good traveler or not. So it looks like Mum's going to be visiting a lot more. So we'll have to do some more videos about telling you about Australia and Melbourne, and Mum wants to show you the Australian dollar, the money that you were kind of all interested in. Kind of just haven't got around to that. But we will. I think just this Memorial Day weekend we'll be just doing videos upon videos upon videos, and what we do is we just change our tops so it looks like we're doing them different days. But we're having a lot of laughs, and I'm just really going to miss her, and I'm going to feel lonely when she's gone because she's really great companion. And although I love Randy and everything, it's just not the same and not having my mum here. So anyway, I hope that you're having a great day. It's been a long vlog. If you have watched the end, I really appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscription button below. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. Usually Mum does the notification bell, but she's sleeping. Gosh, these mosquitoes are so bad. And make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment in the comment section below if there's anything I've spoken about that has interested you. And yeah, so thanks a lot, guys, for listening to my little ramble, I guess. And I hope that you're all doing great. I hope that you're all having gonna have a wonderful Memorial Day. Let me know what you're up to, what you've been up to. I'd love to hear, and the next vlog will probably be a swimming pool vlog with Ollie Vlogs. I just cannot wait. I'm so excited. Okay, bye. Bye for now. Take care. Bye.